Connect to Me. This is a spot where our members take that. It's a first way to introduce themselves, not only to our members, but also to our guests as well, regular guests, but sometimes the new ones get to share, our members get to share their passion, their purpose, their mission, their vision, why they're doing what they do, and where it all started from. Not their CV, not their list of qualifications, but why they do what they do. So I'm going to hand over to Carmela now, and she's going to share her thoughts today.
Good afternoon. I'm alive, yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Carmela, and I'm founder of Ruggiero Studios. I'm a spiritual artist and a psychic medium. What does a spiritual artist mean? I create art from the invisible energy and put it on paper by connecting with my soul and help others to do the same through art journaling, art, and special connections, because I believe and my mission is to help as many people as I can to help them connect with themselves and achieve all their desires by leveling up with their own energy. I the artist bit, I was always, as a child, I always wanted to be an artist. But as we know, I was told artists don't make any money. Therefore, I had to do other things. I had to study a completely different thing. And I ended up into banking and investment banking, where I got extremely ill because it wasn't a job which I liked. And that's where Dr. Nicolette Richard comes in. Is so mindful. The fact that I got so ill that I couldn't work anymore. And I was diagnosed and on multiple tablets. And then I decided enough was enough. And I reversed my condition. So I'm truly believer, and I will ever talk to you. I reversed my condition, and here I am now. I was told I will end up on a wheelchair, and that's it. That would be the end of me. And I made everybody wrong. During lockdown, I had this, let's say, awakening, but it was a gift I already had as a child, but I bottled it up. So during lockdown, I started having different situations, and I started drawing again, doodling again. Little I knew that all those doodles and drawing and art became my way of living, of helping with my anxiety, with my worry, and it became so beneficial that I started journaling, and now I'm helping people to do exactly the same. So the fact that I've got a gift and I'm a spiritual and I help others to do the same is my mission, because I want to touch as many people as I can. And the major thing is how we've got the answers within us, and this is my motto. We don't need gurus. Either no one needs me, no one needs guru. I just facilitate the process, because we all have got a soul, a body, and a mind. And this is the three connection we have, and we can experiment with it. And I help you experiment with it into my workshops, classroom, through art, journaling, circles. I do all of this because my mission is to help others, because I had loads of health issues, and here I am by meditating, by really connecting, by really sitting in still in silence. And it's not like you need to do that hours and hours, not a little step every day. It takes you a long way. And health and food, obviously, that's complement. I'm Italian, I follow the Mediterranean diet, and I buy and cook whatever I can from scratch. I do not have any processed food. So I'm a big believer. And this hasn't happened from today to tomorrow. It's been a process with my spirituality, a process with my way of living, a process of realizing that if you're not happy in a job or you're just doing for the sake of it, you become ill, like everything else. The condition, the mind plays a big role. The negative thought plays a big role. And that's why I want everybody to seriously think that we are capable of the impossible. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible, but we need to want the change And this is my calling of helping people into their change. And I'm not telling you you have to do what I did, but you will find the way through my teaching and my mission. I will help you find the way what's the best for you to connect with your own soul and be who you want to be. Be for me was being an artist, being a motivator, being you know, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I do. I teach people how to be themselves, not to deny their own gift, because we all are unique and we all have gifts. And this is what I love most. And the community is my food as well. Helping community, the community and collaborations, they are very strong. And they need to be strong because we need to be together in this mission. It cannot be only one person. We can all have our own mission and be together and evolve together because it's an evolution we need to make. Is not just learning, is also teaching each other, sharing our own gift. And I am all on that. This is why I joined Collaboration Global, because I want to know more about people. I want to uh, learn from them too. And, you know, we want to share experiences because community is a big part of who we are today. And the lockdown has taught us that enormously. I mean, if I was all online, but it's so nice now to see other people in person as well. Having that sort of connection in person. And that's the first thing I did. You know, I started learning things in person again, visiting groups, visiting locations. And now we're online and we hope with it because we have to have a bit of both because there's different global cultural and you know we all share something special at the end of the day. In each room there will be a special gift which we can learn from somebody, and this is my objective. And yes, I have so you can find me, you can connect with me at Ruggiero Studios .com. And because explaining art from a spiritual perspective, from the invisible to the visible, which comes on paper, it all appears on paper from energetic level, from let's say, and it can be a bit spooky from the spirit world, the connection, these special beings that I can connect with, or we can all do that and we've got proofs, it is always difficult to explain to people. When I am at my own exhibitions, people get fascinated by the colors, the art, the healing they get from my art. And this is my objective to, if my art can attract people for healing purposes, I've done my job. It is incredible. And what I aim to do is really helping people. Our art can heal them, and our the journaling can help them. You know, putting your thoughts on paper, releasing things, letting go of the worries is such an enormous benefit, which helped me, and I'd like to, you know, to share it with other people, which they're gonna be interested in. So what I've done lately, last week, I've launched my YouTube channel only because when people wanted to know the process and the behind the scene and how do I do it and how I talk with it. So I started recording myself at the beginning of the year because the questions are always the same. How do you come with those colors? How do you come with those shapes, drawings? And how can I explain that if I've got inspiration, if I connect with myself, if I'm in a state of mind, which I feel happy and I feel beautiful and I feel this energy coming through, then I'll translate it into art. And I want other people to experience that. And even if it's sadness or worry, that's another type of art, but it's still art. It's still a release of something that can be beneficial for us. Because when you connect to that piece of art or you connect to your thoughts or the description, it will be like, oh, that was yesterday, but today is like you already done that step. You're a different person. Your art will be different. Your thoughts are different. And that's what I aim into with my work, to just make improvement to people's lives and help them, to guide them through really into a process that is okay. We don't need obviously the doctors and the dentists, we do need those people. But what saying we don't need somebody to tell us what to do all the time, because sitting in stillness and working on ourselves is the best part we can have, in the disclosure. And that's it. So I hope you can connect with me through my YouTube channel. I'm experimenting now, so it'd be interesting for your comment. Obviously, there's only one video at the moment, but I'm going to put on videos of actual guidance, education, and thoughts provoking as well for people to get comment back and try it for yourself. Because during lockdown, I was going through different situations and it helped me to survive, to be here today and talk about it. So I truly want people to know that we have to change or to improve. We need to start from ourselves. Healing starts within. And if we are at least starting one step at a time, then yes, the therapist, the nutrition, everybody else is complementing the actual, um, your life improvement, isn't it? Your evolvement. And I want to be part of your life and share my experience. So because I don't want my experience just to be lost and say,
Yeah.
look, you can do it. I want to give people hope. Then life is beautiful and we all can enjoy it nowadays, or no matter how many the circumstances or the condition. And like I did, I've got three disabilities and I still draw with my hands, and I've got conditions. And I want to give hope to other people that if I can do it, everybody can.
Yeah.
There's no limits. And
Yeah.
that's me.
Thank
So
you.
I'm
Thank
Carmela
you, Carmela.
at ruggeriostudio.com.
Bless you.